Last week on the show, I did a story from Panama City Beach, Florida with Armand Morris, the chairman of the Georgia Peanut Commission. We talked about the four-state Southern Peanut Farmers Federation, which was having its annual meeting. This week, we'll talk with the presidents of the other three member states, Alabama, Florida, and Mississippi, to learn more about growing peanuts in their states. Carl Sanders farms 300 acres of peanuts. He also grows cotton, corn, and raises cattle in Coffee County, Alabama, just north of Enterprise. Sanders is president of the Alabama Peanut Producers Association.
Most of our production is south of Montgomery, Alabama, in the southern, say, third of the state, even though we have a slight amount of production in the northern part of the state on Sand Mountain. But the primary production area is in the southern part of the state. We have expanded west into the Mobile, Baldwin County area. Got a pretty large production over there. About a third of our production is in West Alabama now. The peanut industry is really big to Alabama agriculture, and especially South Alabama. It is the major crop for the producers in South Alabama.
Sanders says the major difference between Alabama and Georgia peanut production is that his state has much less irrigation than Georgia.
We don't have the underground aquifers that you have in Georgia to have ready access to water, and we don't have as large a fields. But we have some really good soils, and we have really good producers.
Larry Ford, president of the Florida Peanut Producers Association, grows about 900 acres of peanuts along with other crops. Statewide, peanuts are not a major crop in Florida, but Ford says they are the main cash crop in counties where they are grown.
In Florida, the majority of the peanuts are grown in Jackson County, which is in North Florida. Peanuts are also produced in the Santa Rosa, Escambia County area, as well as along I-10 corridor, and then also down in the Ocala area, Williston area. So it's spread out, diverse in several areas in the state.
And Ford says the Florida crop is looking pretty good in 2010.
We had an extremely dry May and dry June on up till the 20th of June. Central Florida peanuts, I think they're probably in a little better shape than in the North Florida peanuts, but overall, right now, the crop does look real promising.
In Mississippi, Joe Morgan is president of the peanut growers in the Magnolia State. He grows about 900 acres of nuts along with cotton and corn in rotation. Mississippi is the newest state in the Federation, and peanuts are not a major crop yet.
It would probably be considered a minor crop acres-wise. We've got about 25,000 acres this year. But for the farmers that are growing peanuts, it's a major crop for them. I mean, I got 1,200 acres of cotton, 900 acres of peanuts, but I really consider myself a peanut farmer because it's one of the more profitable crops we can grow.
Like the other three states, Morgan says they're growing runner peanuts, planting Georgia 06, Georgia 07W, and Florida 07. And he says the cooperation that's offered by the four-state Peanut Growers Federation is valuable.
I think it's a good thing. It lets us, I reckon, pool all the resources, kind of speak with one voice. And that's what we need in agriculture.
Florida's Larry Ford agrees.
The four-state area produces a high percentage of the peanuts that are actually produced in the U.S. So it's very beneficial that they come together and have this conference, and it's just a good relationship between the states and the growers.
Alabama's Carl Sanders says the four states coming together with one voice is a benefit, as is shared research.
It is certainly a good thing that the southeastern states have gotten together to promote peanuts. We're all in this together. We raise the same kinds of peanuts. We have the same issues. And yes, we don't need to be duplicating each other, so we all need to work together as we are doing. The research dollars, like all other dollars, are limited. And yes, if a weed scientist in Georgia comes up with a good idea, it applies to Alabama, Florida, and Mississippi. So we need to use that and cooperate, and we do.
And congratulations to all the peanut growers who make up the Southern Peanut Growers Federation for the 30 years of cooperation in policy, research, and promotion. That's the way to get it done.